Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another social media reading. So, Happy New Year. I am tongue-tied, but it's a new year, and that means we're doing a social media reading. So if you haven't seen last year's social media reading, I'll put a link to it up here. What I do is a forecast for the year of every and each social media platform. So there'll be a timestamp down below linked to a specific social media platform, and I'll be doing a reading to see how it's going to go and what's going to happen. So I'm really excited. Last year there's some accurate predictions, so you can go back and watch those. And yeah, we're going to do it again. So remember, these readings are all light different favors only, and let's just dive right in. Oh yeah, and by the way, join my YouTube memberships, okay? There's a lot of exclusive content. There's a $5, $10, $50 tier. You get access to exclusive pick cards. Story times, you can win a reading from me. We have a lot of fun over there, okay? Join us in the new year, baby. All right. Okay. Who's up first? Let me get my list. YouTube. Okay, Miss YouTube. Let's see how it's going to go for you. Let's see what's going to happen in for YouTube and in YouTube this year in 2024. Let's kind of see what's going to happen. All right, so let's see. Oh, justice is reversed. Uh-oh. Okay, well, there's definitely a major scandal with an influencer. But, I mean, I feel like that's every year, so that's kind of boring. But it definitely looks like there's some sort of legal repercussions involving one of their macro influencers. And the issue is YouTube might get thrown into the lawsuit. There's a potential alleged lawsuit. Justice card's reversed. It's a King of Wands. So it has masculine energy, but that doesn't always mean that it's a masculine person, because the King of Wands just means it's a big deal. And it could be a fire sign, but the King of Wands is also a creative person. So again, it's a little difficult to pinpoint that exactly. But what I can say is that this person has to be a creator. Star is, obviously a performer, a YouTuber or whatever. And then the King of Wands is someone who's creative and passionate. High Priestess and Justice card reverse makes me feel like they're trying to pull YouTube into this lawsuit, because that's like trust handing off of something. The Five of Swords, there's some issues with the details. It's like flubbing something. And the Four of Cups is reversed as well, which is detachment. So perhaps maybe there would be an accusation of algorithmic rigging, or an issue with like the numbers or something. But all I can tell you is it does look like there is a big YouTuber here that's getting caught in a huge legal issue. And YouTube is going to get sucked into it, or tried to get sucked into it. I also think the way they count views is going to change soon. There's something that's changing about how a view is counted. I wouldn't be shocked if this is to compete with TikTok. I just see a reworking of how views are counted in general. I also see I see them patching up some holes where people were getting like views from places that they like that are kind of like taboo. Like, I don't know, some people were doing some schemes or something, and they're going to patch up some of those holes about how they were getting views. Nine of Pentacles reversed, Lovers card reversed, and the Tower. I think they want to restructure the partner program, or like the monetization. I think that they want to be more creative forward, or creator forward, which is kind of shocking to me. I think this is their way of competing with like Netflix and all of them again, and all the streaming services. It looks like they're trying to pull their talent in again, because this reminds me of what they did years ago with like YouTube Red and stuff, how they were trying to get like their popular people to like make stuff. I see them doing things in-house, like even doing like I've said this before, and I've seen this before in a couple of my yearly readings. I think it's still here. Like if YouTube did like a YouTube dating show, and they pulled in like YouTubers and stuff to be around, like it really does to me feel like they're trying to create in-house content and in-house shows. And in-house productions. That's something that I think this energy has been there every year I read them, which means that this has been on the table every year, and something preoccupies, or what's the word? Something takes precedence, or takes priority. That's the word. Something takes priority over this every time, and they can't figure out how to work it. But and probably the scandals don't help, but it does look like that this is still something that's on the table. Yeah, I also think YouTube realizes that people are very attached to their creators, whereas on like TikTok and everything else, people just move on to the next creator. So YouTube really wants to, that's what sets YouTube apart from every other platform, is that people are obsessed and standing the people. They like to watch that person over and over again. And I think that's something special that YouTube has that no other platform has, is that people are loyal. Not only are they loyal to YouTube as a name, but they're loyal to YouTubers. So to me, it feels like they really want to capitalize on that. And I think they also want to expand the way that things are monetized. Maybe their membership program will have additional things added soon. But it just feels like they're trying to get people to like never leave YouTube. So that's why I'm saying, like, I think they want to make more, I think they want to have like more streaming, more like videos, more like TV shows and movies. Like, I think that they're trying to get people to sit on YouTube forever and never leave YouTube. I even think they're going to try to kind of make it more social media friendly. I would expect a lot of changes to shorts coming, because I think they're trying to get people to use it more as a social media. That's the one thing that like YouTube is like not the best at, is like being a social media. It's more of like a video platform. And so I think they're really trying to figure out how to do that. I think they're looking at innovative ways, something new. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to take something from the Be Real app and like incorporate it into what they're doing, or maybe even like the what you musically used to be with music and stuff. There's something that they're trying to get that will set them apart from every other social media platform for social media, like for the social media aspect of it. But yeah, YouTube wants to be your one-stop shop for everything. Interestingly enough, I don't know if I necessarily feel like they're trying to push too much. I think they just want to expand on what they have. Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Cups reversed. That's about people not being... I think that they realize that... Yeah, I think they've realized that they've been pretty silent. Like, YouTube's always been like pulled back and silent, and they kind of let everything just happen. And I think they want more of a voice. I think they're realizing if we have more of a voice, that people might be more inclined to use new things and do new things. You're definitely going to see a push for YouTube to reconnect with their creators and fall back in love with their creators, and vice versa. Throwing events, trying to connect to people, trying to do things. I also think you're going to see a lot of talent be attempted to be poached from YouTube because of this. I would expect TV shows, production, everything to start to hire people directly from YouTube and their YouTube videos. It looks like, yeah, because it looks like once YouTube starts making their own individual content, other people are going to try and poach. So it's a good, I would say YouTube's a good place to be, but that's not shocking, right? I mean, it's been around for years. It's not going anywhere. Magician, Knight of Wands, and World. Yeah, I also think, again, this is about getting new eyes. I wonder if they're going to do something for writers, because of the writer's strike. Or actors or something. I'm not sure. Something that they can kind of promote themselves on it. That's what I'm seeing. A lot of able to like promote yourself and connect to people. I guess that kind of reminds me of LinkedIn a little bit, but I don't think it's intentionally like so specific like that. I think it's something that naturally happens because of new things that are implemented and they end up working out that way. Unintended initially. Death card, Four of Pentacles, and Six of Cups. I think they're also trying to, I think that they've always thought about, should we rebrand? But I think they're just going to double down on what they currently have, and it's a smart move. Remake people fall in love with YouTube, make it more fun and chill and make us seem cool and wholesome and vibes and good stuff, good energy. It's kind of what I see. So I'm going to leave it at that. All right, let's go to the next social media. I just see a celebration. Okay. Next up is Twitter/X. So in my last reading and in a couple of other Twitter readings, I'll put a link if I remember, I predicted their entire rebrand and name change down to so many things. Oh my God, like down to... whatever, you guys will see it. Down to the naming and everything. So I'm going to basically do a reading to see what's going to happen. I mean, I think Twitter/X is in its weirdest place ever. I mean, you can make money off of just views and clicks. And so everyone is just rage baiting and controversial just to get people to click and reply. I would think that by now everyone would be smart enough to not feed people that because it's just putting money in their pockets. But unfortunately, the general population just cannot stop themselves from replying to things that make them angry. So I wish you guys would stop doing that. But because you can't, I'm going to do a reading on this and see what's headed for the future. So, all right. Oh, the Hierophant's reversed. That's not very good. Oh my God. I can tell you straight up, they're not going to follow through with any plans that they have because it's constantly changing. And the High Priestess and the Star is just about whatever gets us publicity or attention. So I kind of just see them throwing everything at the wall until it sticks. Yep, Chariot's reverse, which means I'll implement a new feature, then I'll pull it back. I'll implement a new feature, then I'll pull it back. I'll implement a new feature and pull it back. Like, it just seems like, to me, it just seems like spontaneous mess. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, 10 of Swords. They want to remove. Oh, he's gonna delete something. Oh, yep. They want to remove certain features that people use, and I think they want to put it behind a paywall. And I know you're gonna be mad at me, but I really do think that's what this is, because this is about a betrayal and you being a victim. So they're taking something from you. And the Nine of Cups is about getting what they want, and the Four of Pentacles is a greedy, selfish card. So they're definitely trying to remove the ability to do something unless you pay for it. Maybe it is the block feature. I know they've talked about that before. Or maybe it's DMs. But there's definitely something. There's definitely something that they're trying to put behind a paywall. I wonder what it is. Magician is reversed, which maybe it's like being able to be seen or being able to post something, because the Two of Pentacles is reversed with the Six of Cups, which is something you used to be able to do and now you can't do anymore. And Magician, it might be block, just because Magician is like no communication. But then again, it could also just be you not being able to see it or post it anymore. It's kind of hard to read that. Death card. Something's ending. I mean, I think we know by now this, but Emperor reversed, yeah, I mean, it's a way for Elon and the people that he likes to kind of push their weight around. Justice cards reversed and Page of Cups. He just is using it to cut people off. Like for him, getting control of Twitter/X was to stop people from being able to do certain things. Think of it like somebody uses this to make money and they're a competitor to you, so I take it over and I ruin it so that you can no longer make money with it, or use it for information to spread or whatever. Like, so this is the same mess that I expected. I do see more lawsuits for Elon regarding Twitter and X. I think he wants to do things, and he's going to do things and implement things that are technically breaking the law or the rules, especially in certain countries, and I just don't think he cares. I think he's fine with being in litigation. So for him, he's like, it'll take years for litigation to actually go all the way through, so we can just enjoy it while it lasts. Like, that's how he feels. Like, he doesn't care. He's just like, whatever. It'll take like 3-4 years for that to even see the light of day, so we're just going to leave it. He doesn't care. Five of Swords, Four of Cups reversed, and King of Wands. I say this with all due respect. I think that he really thinks that he is much more creative than he actually is. And I just see him trying to be petty. And I just see him trying to block and cock block people. I think he might like try and, well, it's not just him, right? There's a CEO and a bunch of other people now, but I think they're trying to like copy other people too. Like, oh, I like what you did. Let me do that, but differently. But like, it doesn't work. I don't know. The platform's on fire, y'all. I don't know what to say. I don't have anything good news here with Twitter and X. King of Cups, Temperance card. I guess Nine of Pentacles reverse. I guess I'll tell you the same thing I told everyone else, which is that if you are on Twitter, start connecting with other people on other platforms. Just because it looks like Twitter is kind of a joke to me. I'm sorry. Temperance, Nine of Pentacles reverse, and King of Cups. It's like, what are you going to do? A last ditch effort? Like, I see like a last ditch effort. Like, there's some way they want to create like communities, like connecting one person to another that's like-minded. The Lover's card reverse, Straying card, and Page of Cups. I think that you're going to start to see things be even more isolated. Can I be honest? I feel like there's going to be a wall between you and the news. I think, like, you know how you can click your news feed and you can see certain things that are trending? I don't know if that's going to happen anymore. You might see what you might only see certain things. I don't know. Ooh, I don't like that. It's the blocking of information based off of like who you are and what you search. You might not be able to see all the trending tags and all the news as a basic level user. I don't know if it's going to be behind a paywall. I don't know if it's just like they're going to curate your own feed. I don't know, or they're going to block certain things allegedly, but it does look to me like you're not going to really all see the, I mean, I know we already don't see the same algorithms, but you're really not going to see the same stuff. Like you're just not going to, it's not going to be visible. Or maybe maybe people are going to be able to make their profile not visible to certain people based on algorithm or something. I just see categorizing people. Almost like if you were to put everyone between like, it's like if I were to put everyone in like, you're either a Republican or a Democrat. Like that's what I'm seeing, and you have your own feed. Like it's weird. There's an isolation aspect to Twitter that I'm seeing. Yeah, dude. I don't know, dude. There's oh, that's AI. Oh no, that's AI with women. Oh no, I knew it. There it is, beautiful women. I fucking knew it. Empress reverse. AI is about to run rampant when it comes to women, and you know, making them naked or whatever. That's already a big thing, right? We've seen that all over the place with people making women in AI and stuff. I am very worried about how that's going to be handled with Twitter and X, allegedly for consumers only, just because I'm seeing a mass exodus of women on the platform. I'm seeing a lot of women not be comfortable to be on the platform anymore because of some big scandal and something big that happens when it comes to AI and women. 6 of Wands and 9 of Wands. Something big, and women being like, I don't feel comfortable here anymore. Like I see an alienating of a lot of women. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. We're going to the next one. I'm done. I've only done 2 and it's already a mess. Okay, TikTok. Okay, let's look at TikTok's future. I got the big ones out of the way. This is the 3rd big one, and I think we're good from there. They won't be as in-depth, or long, I should say. Okay, let's see what TikTok's future for the year is going to be like. I'm actually very interested to see what happens here because TikTok is in a weird place. It's not really where it used to be, and influencers aren't really being like made on TikTok anymore. Like you could have millions on TikTok and no one like really knows or cares. So it's weird how it's happening. TikTok's going to fall behind this year. Yep, TikTok is falling behind this year. So TikTok is falling behind this year. The 7 of Wands is upright, which is like the underdog. That means they were the new bitch on the block. So everyone was flocking. The 2 of Wands reverse and the 5 of Pentacles, which means I see them being complacent. And I see a friction between what the users want from TikTok and what TikTok wants to become, 5 of Pentacles. So as they push things like TikTok Shop, as they push things like, things that can make them money, you're going to see a lot of users be really pissed. The Death card is reversed, the Tower is up, the Death card's reversed, the Hierophant's upright, and the 8 of Swords. Victim of circumstance, and the Death card is a rebirth and a rebrand. So it's like they've already started going in this direction. I don't see them backpedaling. And so I just see them committed to where they currently are. So TikTok seems like as it is right now, so it shall remain. We're pushing forward with how we're going. I think TikTok likes that there aren't creators that dominate the platform. I think that they like that you're here today, gone tomorrow. I think that users really like that at first. And I think people really like that at first, but I think they're going to get fatigued and I think they're going to be kind of annoyed at how unreliable it is. Because as there are more influencers happening, as more stuff is going, I think they're going to start to realize, like, wait a minute, like, this is not really where I thought it would be. Like, it's almost like I can't trust it. See? Magician reversed, High Priestess reversed, and Star. I'm going to say something and you guys are going to get mad, but right now, if there are no changes, which I'm not seeing too much change happening this year with TikTok, at least not right now, maybe later on, it's going to be Facebook 2.0. TikTok will be Facebook 2.0 if they do not fix this. So I'm seeing massive amounts of misinformation. I'm seeing a lot of fake news, Magician Reverse and High Priestess, a lot of faked videos, a lot of fake stuff. I know we joke all the time that Gen Z, we call them Zoomers because they're Boomers 2.0. And I know we always joke that in the comment section, Gen Z, unfortunately, and Gen Alpha start now as well, they're starting to believe everything that everyone posts on TikTok without questioning it. And even when they do question it, it's not the right questions to ask. And so I know we joke about that, but it is the truth. And I do see it here that it will become cringe. If they don't sort of try to change that narrative, it'll start to become cringe, which is what happened with Facebook and why people were like over Facebook. So even though Facebook does get a lot of viewers and a lot of views, right? It's not really culturally relevant. And it feels like TikTok is headed towards that way as well, where it's kind of just becoming really cringe. And I'm worried about users' comfortability with the platform. Once you get to the place of misinformation, users no longer feel trustworthy, which not only affects, TikTok Shop, but it'll also affect and sales. It'll also affect their attention and their investment in the content creators. Six of Cups, Chariot reverse, and Emperor reverse. Yep. I also think there's going to be another battle about information being mined from people on TikTok. You remember how everyone was like, TikTok's going to be, they're going to, Congress or whatever is going to stop TikTok. They're going to ban TikTok because it's Chinese owned. You're going to see that again. So TikTok's going to be under fire again, especially because of the regulations with TikTok Shop and some of the issues with selling things on TikTok Shop. So you're going to see, once again, there's going to be a battle for that. I'm going to be honest with you. I am a little worried about TikTok not lasting forever. I did not see this previously, but I am going to say that now. Currently, TikTok is a ticking time bomb of failure. And people are going to think I'm crazy. They're like, oh, TikTok's the most important thing right now. It's all I watch. Listen, I love TikTok too, but I'm not going to lie to you about what I see here. This is kind of concerning me. And I did not expect to see this, but look at this. The Two of Pentacles versus the Page of Cups and the King of Wands. Look what happened to Twitter overnight. The same thing can happen with TikTok, okay? I'm also seeing issues with monetization, which is what caused the downfall of Vine. So how TikTok counts a view is shady, so sometimes. So Four of Cups reverse, King of Cups, and Temperance. I don't know, you guys. People don't trust the platform, which is such a bad thing. You can't undo that once it's there. I also think, and you guys are going to get mad, but I also think it's too easy to gain a following on TikTok compared to other platforms, which should be a good thing. But the reason why it's a bad thing is because it's so easy to gain views initially with one video or followers with one video. People aren't committed to you because it's created this culture of, oh, I'm really interested in you right now. I forgot about you next month. Do you see what I mean? The difference between this and YouTube, like that's the problem. The problem is that they're not, the Three of Cups, you're competing with too many other people. You're competing with way too many other people when it comes to that mentality. The Strength card and the Lover's card is like you can't hold tightly to them because of the way the algorithm works. So I don't know if I explained that right, but like the attention spans and the investment of people is very, very, very down. And we're also seeing a lot of de-influencing for sure, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But the thing is that you think that de-influencing is going to be this thing where everyone is going to gravitate towards real, authentic people, when in reality, they're going to gravitate towards meme pages because there's not an actual person in front of it. Do you see what I mean? Because I don't trust people, I'm going to start to watch content that doesn't have people in it as a face. So you'll see a lot of AI. You'll see a lot of AI, people falling for AI bullshit, people getting a lot of views with AI videos, AI voices, AI creators. Because if I don't trust people, if you make the perfect AI, this is why I'm worried, because we're seeing a lot of people trust misinformation. And that's why I'm seeing a rise of AI in a lot of these social media platforms. Yep, creating the perfect person to promote my stuff. Can't cancel an AI. It's not real. You better be careful with this, because this is not going to go well. Last thing I'll say about TikTok, Wheel of Fortune, Devil card. I don't think they can figure out how to connect users with each other. Everyone is individually on their own, and I think that's their biggest hang up. Okay. Okay, next up is Instagram. Girl, Instagram feels more and more like a fucking portfolio, or like LinkedIn these days. You don't even get paid for Reels anymore, which is so weird. Okay. All right. Let's see how Instagram's going to go. I don't think they care about Instagram anymore. It's the same thing as kind of what I saw in the beginning of the TikTok reading. I think that they're fine with where Instagram is currently. I think that they think it's fine. 8 of Swords, Hierophant, 5 of Pentacles. We're just kind of content with where it's at. I don't really think they want to push Instagram in any direction other than where it currently is. Death card reverse, 6 of Wands and 5 of Wands tells me like they might try to make it more aesthetic. There might be a focus on like maybe rebranding the aesthetic or something. Or maybe you'll be able to individualize your profile, kind of like MySpace used to be. Like they might add ways to like set your profile apart from others in some aspect. Still somewhat uniform, but that's about it. Like I'm not really seeing, like if anything, I see them taking inspiration from MySpace. You might be able to add music to your profile soon. That might be something. But or like a clip. Maybe you can like have like a GIF or like a clip or something on your profile. Like I'm seeing them think about ways to make it so that your initial profile can be different. I think they're kind of bored of like your basic profile and how it looks. And I think they want to pizzazz it up. Maybe if you pay for it or something, you can pizzazz it up and add effects or add things. Cause that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing it almost like a folder where you can place more inside of the folder. That's about it. 6 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles. I think they feel like they're kind of content with the money spent versus earned on there. I think that they like that they have the users on there and they're not leaving. And that's it. I think they're pleased with where they are. That's why they're kind of just like, whatever. We don't really care. I think they know that IG is like, it's like your social footprint. IG is your like ID. It's your online ID. Like that's and they know that. And so that's where they kind of want to push it to be like your online ID. Everyone has an IG because it shows your online ID. Like, oh, you got to flash your ID to get into the bar, right? You got to flash your Instagram to get to know anyone. They know that. And so that's kind of where they're content with it. They see Instagram as a place to promote other things or to push other things because you need us. You got to go to the DMV to get your ID. You got to have an Instagram. Otherwise, you can't even be a social media and you can't be on social media at all. And I also think they're going to use Instagram as like an ID once they start getting into things like, which we'll do a reading on Facebook and Meta. But I think once we start getting into Facebook and Meta and the new metaverse and stuff, Instagram is going to be your ID to get into the door. And Instagram's going to be the ID to get in the door in a lot of things. So they're using it as kind of like a ticket that you can get into places. So that's kind of where Instagram's headed. Like a ticket or a marketplace. It's your entrance. It's your first point of entry into the metaverse. Like that's kind of what it is. Hangman, Eight of Pentacles reverse, and Empress reverse. Yeah, they don't really care. They're not really trying to push creators. They don't really care about, you being able to make money from it. In fact, I think that they want to pull back from you even being able to make money off of your social media posts in general. Like they don't even care about sponsorships and stuff because they want you to just have this as your profile and your card to get in places, like your credit card that you swipe to go places. That's it. So again, if you're an Instagram creator, I think it's fine. I mean, I think you'll be okay because it's needed to get everywhere and people are going to need that large viewer base for other things, but just know that you need to expand because this is just the starting point. Everyone should grow their Instagram though, because of this, because it's going to be useful moving forward. And if not, it'll get sold to somebody that will be. So, last thing, Queen of Swords reversed, King of Cups reversed, and Lover's card. People aren't going to fall out of love with Instagram, but they have to use it. They know they have you. They know you have to use it. They don't care that you don't like it. They don't. All right. That was upsetting. Okay, well, next up is Twitch. So Twitch has been a mess lately. I mean, they just changed all their rules when it comes to nudity and attire. And I mean, the entire just chatting section is filled with topless girls that are oiled up and jiggling everywhere. So it's wild. So I'm interested to see what the future of Twitch is going to be. There's been a lot of changes, a lot of layoffs this past year. I mean, I lost so many people that I knew that worked at Twitch because they got laid off. So I don't really know what's going to happen. I can tell you as a Twitch ambassador, I've definitely seen a lot of changes that I'm not pleased with when it comes to Twitch this past year. So I'm hoping 2024 will be better. Okay. You see, I fucking knew this. Okay. Okay. So the Fool's reverse, which is about needing to be serious, and the Queen of Swords is about alienating something, and the Ten of Cups, happily ever after, friends, family, things like that. Unfortunately, because of the direction in which the conversations about Twitch are happening, the brand itself is affected. So I know, because I've been on Twitch for 6 years, okay? I know that when you bring information like this to people at Twitch, they will throw a bunch of information in your face about how statistically all the views are this, and statistically it's doing really well, and that's fine. And you can absolutely hardcore hold on to statistics and then become completely irrelevant like Facebook. And you're going to be like, well, Facebook says that they get all these views and Facebook all these things. But culturally, when's the last time you used Facebook? When's the last time anyone used Facebook? That's my point. So if they want to remain a cultural phenomenon, if they want to remain culturally relevant, okay, and if they really are interested in doing that, they need to make a decision about their brand. Because right now, the Queen of Swords is reversed, the Fool's reversed, and the Ten of Cups is upright. The Ten of Cups is like wholesome, happily ever after. It's a community. And this is alienating yourself from that. okay? Which means that people are uncomfortable on the platform and people do not understand the point of the platform. Okay, now I already know this. The Nine of Swords is upright, which is stress and anxiety. The Seven of Wands is the underdog, and the Four of Pentacles is a greedy, selfish card. So I already know what this issue is. This is new users having a huge barrier to entry. I'm stressed out. I'm new. Seven of Wands. I'm an underdog. I'm new. I'm stressed out. It's too bloated. There's too many things happening. I don't know where I'm going. There's not an accurate app with social media presence that makes any fucking sense. I don't know what's going on, and I'm hit with an ad immediately. Four of Pentacles. I feel like everyone's trying to, there's too many ads and all this. So they're alienating new users, okay? And then you're seeing a disconnect between the old community and a new community. So the problem here is that there are so many other platforms that are offering abilities to stream. If you have a massive barrier to entry and then you have an alienation when it comes to your core community, how the fuck do you expect to grow? I see a massive year of bad PR for Twitch. The Sun is reversed, the Temperance card is reversed, Three of Cups. A lot of your creators that have been canceled will either have their old cancellations come back up and their past will haunt them, or new things will happen. I really am going to say something out here really big, but I feel this. Someone's doing digging on big Twitch users, and they're doing a big expose on the history of the types of content creators that were curated on this platform and how toxic they were and how it was enabled. There's a huge expose coming. This feels like investigative journalism. This feels like something that's been in the dark for a while. And I also feel like they're digging into the history of Twitch itself and the way that Twitch like worked, like the people that worked there, that hired there, the CEO switching, all this, the ins and outs of this. I'm telling you, there are people digging up dirt. You have a huge PR crisis on your hand with Twitch, okay? Especially with all these changes that are happening with, like, you know, the girl streamers and what they're able to do and what they're not able to, which for me, girl, go ahead, do you. I support it. But at the same time, it is a certain image. So everyone's going to roll their eyes and ignore me, okay? But I told you here first, okay? Mark my words. The Two of Cups, the Devil card, and the Three of Wands. I'm telling you right now, okay? All of the old toxicity, and listen, I've been around forever, okay, girl? I know every fucking little thing that's happened on Twitch in these past hundreds of years at this point. And I'm not shocked about this. The old stuff that's in the dark is coming to light. And Three of Wands and Two of Cups says an old competitor is going to resurface. Hermit, Five of Wands, Page of Pentacles. I wonder if someone is going to try to make a new type of Twitch, like a new platform that used to work at Twitch or something. I don't know. I don't see anything innovative too, which is another problem. Haven't innovated anything in a while. Knight of Swords and World. We need help being bailed out. I wonder if that's them asking Amazon for help. It's such a bad PR crisis. Hierophant reverse and Six of Wands reverse with the Death card. They're definitely not creator focused or creative forward, or creator forward, I should say. But why do I see such a, like, I just keep seeing an image of Twitch and then it's X'd out in my head. I don't know what that means. Are they rebranding again? I don't know what that means. Why is it X'd out in red? It's like the Twitter. I can see like the Twitch T and the purple, and then I see a red X through it. I don't know what that means. Six of Wands, Six of Swords reverse, Tower, and Four of Cups. And I'm still seeing like bad behavior is rewarded. And that's what this is. Six of Swords is like, that's like the internet. It's reversed. The Tower, drama. So internet drama. Four of Cups, they get over it. They detach from it. So it's like bad behavior is consistently rewarded. So you curate your community around bad people. So the community is bad people. I'm a little worried about mob mentality as well with people's user bases and fan bases here. I'm very concerned with the quality of users, very, very, very concerned with the demographic of users that are happening. I also think there are going to be laws that are going to be put in place when it comes to certain age brackets that are watching Twitch streamers. Something to do with like people who are not old, like maybe if you're like 16 or 15, and the influence these Twitch streamers are having on the users, there's something that's changing there as well. There's some sort of conversation being happened with that as well. And Twitch is going to be held accountable for that. I wonder if, you know how you don't have any demographics of the people watching you? Like we can't, as Twitch streamers, we don't have access to our demographics, which by the way, feels like it should be illegal because it's the only social media platform that's able to get away with that. I think there's a conversation that's going to be happening this year about that and about verification of age, verification of who you are. I'm wondering if they're going to start to require IDs or something, because I'm seeing a whole verification system rehaul of who you are and your profile because of the restrictions they're going to have to put on the ages. So, and if they don't do this, good luck, because there's a lawsuit coming with the Justice Card. We're leaving it at that. Going to the next one. Reminds me of James Charles. Age check. Okay. Okay, Snapchat. So a lot of people are making money on Snapchat, girl. Miss David Dobrik don't even do nothing but Snapchat and makes a lot of money. They pay people to post over there, apparently. Who gonna pay me to post over there? Where my check at? I haven't used Snapchat in years, so... But they be paying creators mad money over there. All right. Let's see what the future of Snapchat is going to be. I don't think that they got what they were looking for when it comes to paying people. Shocker. So they were paying a lot of creators to post, and I think they're really realizing that while it did help them, I don't think that it gave them what they were looking for. And so they're a little frustrated, and they feel like they overspend on a lot of creators. Shocker. Could have told you that. Devil card, Temperance, and Ten of Cups reversed. I think that there's a frustration with, what's the word? I think they're frustrated with the lack of community. Like, I think they thought Snapchat would be more talked about, but no one cares. And I think that's the issue, the Devil card and Temperance card. I think what they're coming for TLC's wig. I just saw TLC flash in front of my head. You know how TLC was like the modern day freak show? That's what I'm seeing Snapchat want to focus on. We want you to click on Snapchat and look at Snapchat shows and things like that that are weird and crazy and creepy or strange or bizarre or shocking. That's what I'm seeing them want to do. They want to go the direction of like, you use us for the shock factor. Like when you want to find something weird or crazy or wild. That's their branding switch that I see happening. King of Pentacles, Four of Cups reversed, and Queen of Wands. Yeah. They want like the shock and awe. It's like Jackass from MTV type like energy. Not necessarily doing that, but I'm saying like something that makes people like, ooh. You know how like when you open up TikTok and you swipe your feed, there's all different types of things? They want Snapchat to just be like that crazy wild moment. And I think they're going to try and push stuff into that direction, and they're going to try and push their creators into that direction so that it gives people a reason to click Snapchat and a reason people go to Snapchat. Like, oh my God, did you see that crazy thing? Oh my God, did you see this person do this? Or, oh my God, that crazy Snapchat show. That's what I think they're kind of doing. Nine of Cups, Five of Swords reversed, and Three of Pentacles. It just seems like cheap. Okay, I'm not trying to be rude because no shade to Snapchat because, hey girl, I'd love to use your platform. Pay me and I'll make it cute. But I'm also going to keep it real. it does look like a lot of get rich quick schemes. Like this is just like throw everything at the wall till it sticks, see what happens to get the girls in. Like that's just kind of what it feels like to me. It also feels really masculine energy. It feels very masculine bro energy. I don't know why. Like I'm not feeling like makeup girly skinny. Like I'm feeling like very like, haha, look at this dumb video, like America's Home Funniest Videos type shit. Or like Wild 'N Out type shit. The TV show on MTV. Like that's what I'm seeing in my head. 7 of Wands reverse, 9 of Swords reverse, and the Fool reverse. Yeah. I think that they know that they can't keep people on Snapchat because the whole point of Snapchat is like it deletes and it disappears. So I think that they know they can't keep people on Snapchat. So they're just thinking of ways to get people on for a little bit and then whatever. So it's just about grabbing your attention, getting things on exclusively, and then it like, you know, just like a shocking this or a shocking that, shocking moment. Debut your thing here and then debut it somewhere else later. But it's exclusive on here for that 24 hours, whatever. Like that's what I'm seeing. Queen of Swords reverse, 7 of Pentacles reverse, and 4 of Swords. Yeah, it's just the same old, same old. It's just like whatever I can do to shock people or get people in right away. I guess they're just going to continue the way their business model is currently going. So, yeah. See, they have regrets about a lot of the creators that they paid. So expect them to pay smaller creators this year because they'll be able to spend less money and get the same reward. So a lot more mid-sized creators are going to get paid to be on there. The bigger creators are going to maintain, but I don't know. I think their contract's going to be negotiated again. All right. I'm bored of that. Snapchat's boring to me. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Next up is Facebook/Meta. So Facebook has not been culturally relevant for a very long time. And if you watch my Instagram reading that I did right before this, click the timestamp below if you haven't. I talked about Instagram being kind of like your admission ticket to like Meta things. So, or like your ID to Meta things. So interested to see how it goes here with Facebook/Meta. They're both tied together because Facebook's not really relevant. And I don't want to hear about, they have all these numbers and all these views. We're not even going to go down that route again. Argue with your mom. Not me. Okay. Yeah, I think that they know that they've overpromised and underdelivered a lot of things when it comes to the metaverse and a lot of changes. And so they know that Facebook is pissing people off, 2 of Wands reverse. They know that Facebook, Wheel of Fortune, it's only a matter of time till people just give up. They know that Facebook's a sinking ship. And I know, once again, the people are going to be in my comments and people watch it be like, actually, technically, the numbers say, statistically, I don't really care what statistics say because I guarantee that if someone purchases an ad, it wouldn't be as beneficial if they purchased it from somewhere else. So you might be able to argue that you're getting more views, but your views are not valuable. And we question the way you're getting your views and legitimacy of your views, as evidenced by the large amount of lawsuits that have allegedly happened. Anyways, so with the 4 of Swords verse and the 7 of Pentacles, I just kind of feel like they don't really care. Like they're just kind of coasting when it comes to that. I think there's a lot of stuff that they're working on when it comes to AI and the metaverse. And I think they're really banking on people coming to the metaverse for the AI features that they're going to have exclusive rights to. Because Devil card and 6 of Pentacles is a little bit of like a gray area when it comes to money making. And the Queen of Wands reverse, which says that it's not creator forward, which means, again, we're seeing AI. AI is almost in every single one of my social media readings this year. So if you are not afraid of AI, you should be, because it's coming for our wigs. Now, the 9 of Cups, the 5 of Swords reverse, and the 7 of Wands is reversed. So there, again, there's not a lot of trust in Meta. And I think they're trying to figure out ways to either, oh, I see what they're doing. Oh, no. Okay, so they know that nobody trusts Facebook and Meta. So instead of trying to get people to trust Facebook and Meta, they're just banking on the new generation. A lot of their stuff is not being released for anyone other than tweens and below. So I think you're going to see a big push for them to market towards Gen Alpha. I don't even think it's Gen Z that much. A little bit of Gen Z, but to me, not really. I think they're like, we don't care about them. I think they're marketing towards Gen Alpha. So you're going to see a lot of I see a push for younger content and younger things, because I think they're like, if we can get Gen Alpha familiar with us, they'll grow up with us and won't leave us. Yep. Moms and dads, please pay attention to the stuff that your children are consuming, and please limit screen time. You will regret it. But yeah, they're definitely aiming for iPad kids. Yep. They're targeting iPad kids. I mean, when we were growing up, I'm a millennial. When we were growing up, we had forums. We had things like Guy Online and stuff. And, you had your little avatar you could dress up, and we made a bunch of friends. That's what they're kind of trying to do with Gen Alpha. Create avatars and places where you can hang out with your friends online. It could be kind of cool, but again, I don't know if I would necessarily trust it when it comes to children. So I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to keep this short and simple. I do think some of the features are kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of seeing some really cool, unique things that they're trying to work on when it comes to AI and connecting to people through like your avatar and stuff. But we're not their target demo. It's the children. It's smart. All right. Let's go to the next one. All right, next up is fucking Reddit, all right? I'm just like, girl. I feel like Reddit has become very, very much Twitter 2.0. And the amount of misinformation I've been seeing on Reddit is crazy. I also see Reddit as like a lot of haters are showing up on Reddit. Like everyone that posts on Reddit just like hates the thing that they post about. That's why I said it's like Twitter 2.0. Like, I mean, if someone is a content creator and you block someone, all of a sudden they'll show up in a subreddit hating on you. Like it just seems like Reddit is like the place of disgruntled employees. Like I always joke that Reddit is like the congregation or what is the word? I guess congregation of Karens and Kyles. Anytime you're mad at something or you're a disgruntled person, you go in there. It's almost like a Yelp review, just in like post form. Because like everyone that's posting about the things in there are not posting about things they love. They're posting about things they hate or people they hate. So it's very strange. It's almost like a diary. I know some people are gonna be like, I use Reddit and I don't use Reddit like that. Okay, well you're the minority. Well, I definitely think Reddit is struggling when it comes to making money or being able to be sustained. So they're looking at ways of how to monetize certain features because they're or maybe get you to pay more because they're looking like it looks like they might be struggling financially to sustain certain things. I'm also seeing restrictions happen when it comes to things you can and can't say. Queen of Cups reversed, Sun reversed, and the Lover's card reversed. So it just seems like, because that's about unhappiness, insensitivity. The anonymity on Reddit is in question. How do we sustain Reddit while still keeping our users to be anonymous? There is a big push this year to no longer have Reddit be anonymous. It seems like it's too powerful of a tool for something culturally, and there is a battle to prevent anonymity on Reddit that's happening this year again. One of the subreddits is really going to fuck things up for everyone, but to be honest with you, it's only a matter of time anyways, because someone is spilling some sort of exclusive information that they shouldn't have access to. Some sort of confidential information is going to get exposed and spilled, and it's just going to go downhill from there. Five of Pentacles reverse, Eight of Cups reverse. You want to know what the issue is? Once something is posted, it can't be removed. So what they're going to go after Reddit is that, yeah, you ban users. Yeah, you remove users, but it doesn't matter because the argument, okay, legally, the argument that's going to happen is that once it's posted, it's there forever and it's no longer being able to be removed. So the issue becomes, if you allow it to be posted, are you ethically responsible? This is going to be a very big conversation that we're going to have when it comes to social media in general and the internet in general. Like, this is a conversation I see like people like Congress and Supreme Court having with, should we hold social media and websites accountable for things that are posted, even if they moderate them? Should we hold them accountable for being able to be posted at all? Because once it's posted, it can't be removed. It's always there. So you're going to see a lot of loopholes and a lot of argument about legislation, thanks to Reddit in particular. Legislation, allegedly for interviewers only, in terms of what is legal and what isn't legal. And there's going to be a push to try to get social media platforms to have walls and barrier to entry and approvals, and they're gonna flip the fuck out because they're like, you're gonna ruin social media if you can't immediately post and it has to be filtered. It'll take years for people to be able to post one picture. Like, we can't possibly do that. You're making legislation that is ridiculous, and you're gonna see a huge battle with that. Yep, Eight of Swords, High Priestess, and Ace of Cups. And it's funny because we're going to have that conversation of like, they're boomers, they don't really understand this social media, and everyone's going to rally up against social media. But what I will say is that there is some aspect of what they're saying that is accurate, and there is some truth to it. It's easier to say sorry than may I. So that's kind of what a lot of the platforms are benefiting on and banking on. Like, sorry, we're moderating it, but you could be doing a lot more to prevent it. You could be doing a lot more to prevent it. I'll give you a great example. If I don't know if you've ever used things like Bumble, but when you use Bumble and someone sends a picture, it scans the picture, and if it thinks that it's a naughty picture, it blurs it. There's a lot more that social media platforms can do, and these engineers, okay, that y'all hire that sit on their ass and don't do shit, and don't tell me they don't, okay, because I know the tech industry. I know you guys hire a shit ton of engineers and they pretend to fucking work. And that's not everyone. That's not all of them. But I do know plenty of them, okay, that sit around and fuck off and make way too much fucking money. So I know that the engineers are very smart, and I know that the fucking industry is very competitive right now. And I have a lot of friends that are engineers that are hungry for a job, that are ready to take your seat. So you better not get comfortable. What I am saying is you're going to have to come up with new ways to prevent certain things from being posted. And I know you can do it because I've seen it done before. So we're leaving it there. Mark my words. Mark my words. Okay, the last one I'm going to do is Threads, because I kind of want to just see if Threads is going to be dead forever or if people are going to actually use it, because it's giving Dediana. It was cool when it first came out, and then I realized that there's nothing interesting. And it's just weird that it has its own app, but it's like connected to Instagram, and if you get banned there, you get banned on Instagram, which I don't like. It's like too intertwined, so like, I don't know. I'm like, there's nothing different about Threads, and it's like kind of not working, so. Which is so funny because everyone loved Threads when it came out, but then they realized there's like nothing to it, which is so weird. It's very isolating on Threads. Like, you don't, I feel like I'm screaming into a void on Threads. It's like a diary. They have no idea what to do with Threads, you guys. They have absolutely no idea what to do with Threads. Oh my God, they have no idea what to do to Threads. Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant reverse, and the the Queen of Cups is reverse, which to me is like, okay, users are not invested. They're not staying. They're leaving. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles, they're bored. Okay. Got that. They're like comfortable, but bored. They're complacent. The Nine of Swords, the Ten of Cups reverse, the Temperance card. We're not creating a unique community, so we're trying to expand our community. King of Swords reverse, Eight of Wands, Ten of Wands. I don't know if I see Threads lasting. If I do, it's going to change. Something about it is going to change. Maybe like, I don't know if it's going to stop or be taken down and then remade into something new, or if it's just going to constantly change. But I think Threads as we know it and we see it, until they figure out what to do with it, it's going to remain the same. And then I think you're going to see a mass like switch. I see a bait and switch. Two of Swords, Eight of Pentacles versus Magician. There's a bait and switch. What Threads look like and what Threads the intention of Threads and what it was for versus what it really is going to be is very different. I think it was made to be like a Twitter competitor, but I think they're going to switch it soon to something else. I don't know what it is, but I think they're like, all right, we're not holding too tightly to this. We got you on the platform. It's almost like they were trying to get people on the platform. And then now that they have you on the platform and you made an account, they know that once they finally do what they really need to do and what they really want to do, you will go back to your old account and make it. Their entire goal with Threads was just to get you to make an account. They literally just wanted you to make an account so that when they do make all of the changes and it's a completely different app and it looks different and there's so much else going on, then you're going to realize, you're going to go, oh yeah, I remember when I made an account. That was so much fun. And then you go back to it. They just wanted you to make an account. They wanted to see how many people had interest in the platform itself. If we're going to have interest in something that we were doing, if we can get your user there and your social footprint there. It's kind of like almost like a flex. I also don't think they care that much about Threads. I think Threads is going to be an experimental playground for them to try new things. You know how like video games have like a test server? Threads is a test server to test new products and new things. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys like this. Good luck on the new year with all your social media platforms. And until next time, bye.